Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Of course, my name is Nick, and here we do talk toys, pop culture, and general nerddom of all kinds. And sometimes, just sometimes, when there's other stuff to be gotten into, we do talk a little shit about the subjects of you've seen. Speaking of that, Toy How went really well. I was able to pick up quite a few things if you've seen my last video. One of those was the Mezco 112 Collective Doctor Doom. I've wanted this figure ever since the prototype images were released. I'm a huge Doctor Doom fan. He appeared, of course, in Fantastic Four #5 in, July of 1962 as a foil for the Fantastic Four. He was created by Jack Kirby and Stan Lee, and Doctor Doom has gone on to terrorize the Marvel Universe through several iterations. Doctor Doom became a god once. He's terrorized people through Secret Wars. He's had some pretty shitty incarnations too, as if you've seen the Fantastic Four films. But Doctor Doom still remains one of Marvel's big bads, and I hope he does show up in the MCU shortly. Guys, if you do like this sort of content, and you do like toy reviews, I urge you to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you know when I post more. It costs you nothing, means the world to me, and it does get us out in the algorithm. That said, let's punch in and review this figure. Alright guys, here we have the box for the Mezco 112 Collective Doctor Doom. It is a standard size Mezco box. Unfortunately, this is not one of the old style slipcover boxes. So you get some really cool artwork of the Doom mask on the front. You get the Doctor Doom logo up in the corner. Marvel, of course, and the 112 Collective logo down at the bottom. On top, you get Doctor Doom, and it looks like some rivet artwork there. And then right here, you get another 112 Collective, and you come down Doctor Doom again, Mezco Toys. And you look at the back, and you get a good long shot of all the accessories the figure comes with. And you get some figure photography down here at the bottom. Of course, the Mezco Toys logo. This side of the box is going to be the same as the other. And let's flip this guy over. And you can see here, ages 18 and up, not a toy for children. Down here, mezcotoys.com, legalese. Here's a warning, and here's the barcode. Should any of you guys need that, you can pause. Alright, let's talk about accessories. When you get Doom out of the box, he is going to have this wired cape here. And he does have the two big Mickey Mouse buttons like he has in the comics, but those are magnetized because the figure's stainless steel. It does stick it together. It's held together by a metal chain. You flip that around, it's got a lighter green felt material on the back, which looks really cool. The figure does come with this mask on it in the box. You'll get a plethora of hands. You'll get pointing hands, slightly grabbing hands. You'll get magic hands, slightly open repulsor blast hands. You get very much open hands, and then you'll get a repulsor blast hand and a pouch that you can put on the belt. Now, for another classic Doom look here, you can get this older looking belt like he used to wear during Secret Wars. The holster for the pistol, which is really cool, it opens up, and if you look on the back, it does have a clasp that you can put on that bottom rung of the belt that it's sitting by. He does have a pistol that's very nicely painted and dry brushed. He does come with his Doom magic book here, like the Grimoire or whatever, like maybe Doctor Strange had. It does have a bookmark on it, of course. It does clasp shut. It does have very nicely painted paper pages, but you can shut that. He's got some repulsor effects for his hands or his backpack. I think these are the blast effects for the jetpack pieces in Tray 2. He does have a wrist thing to hold his book to maybe make it look like it's levitating. He's got an alternate head sculpt here, as you can see, that does have some scarring and things. He's more of a battle damage Doom there, and he does come with two extra masks. One is an open head, nasty, angry Doom, maybe like a Doom bot. And here's a more modern Doom look head. Let's check out the accessories in Tray 2. So in tray number 2, we've got some lightning effects, and they're made out of clear, softer plastic. It's really cool. You do have some Doom hands with some lightning attached to them. It kind of reminds me of Force lightning, like Emperor Palpatine would have had. But, like, Doom does magic, so, I mean, this is not real far-fetched to him to have some sort of Force lightning. But these are really cool effects for the figure. Let's check out the last tray. Alright, in the next tray, you will get the Cosmic Power Siphon, which does have a light-up effect. I'll show you that here in a moment. It does have the holographic heads-up display, which slots into it and glows. Here's the batteries for that. Here is another effect that we saw with the John Constantine and maybe the Doctor Strange. It's a softer plastic magic effect as well. These slot into Doom's back in case you want to do flight poses with him, because it does have a jetpack effect. You'll get the Dr. Doom stand with classic Dr. Doom logo. Really, really classic green. You'll get the flight armature for him, the 112 baggie we always get. You'll get some more repulsor type blasts, a pistol effect for a firing effect. You'll get a larger repulsor effect as well, and you'll get a effect that slots onto the flatter hand for beams. But yeah, this is what you get in the last tray, guys. This figure's pretty damn loaded. Let's take a look at the Doctor himself. Alright, here is the good Doctor himself with no bells and no whistles. Victor is a very heavy figure. He is die cast. So he's not as super articulated as most Mezco figures. He is pretty damn articulated, though. His head does have a good range of up-down movement, as you can see here, side-to-side tilt. The neck is on an independent joint. His head will go all the way around. The arms do go out to a T-pose. He has bicep swivel, double-jointed elbows, wrist rock, and wrist rotation. He's got waist swivel, some ab crunch. He can almost do the big Victor Von Doom splits, but he can't because the legs are, again, die-cast, and he is on a ball joint. He does not have thigh cut to speak of. However, he does have double-jointed knees, ankle rock, and ankle pivot, and some rotation at the thighs due to the ball joints. And the figure can almost kick his own ass. But again, you're not looking for Doom to do any kind of acrobatics or anything like that. He does have a nice felt outfit going on here, and it is double-breasted sewn, which is really cool. He comes with this belt on him with the Doom insignias. These are where the jetpack or the power siphon do slot in. They actually come off. The hood is wired, so it can be posed as well as the cape. And I mean, this figure is great. The joints blend into the armor seamlessly, so it does look like one cohesive figure. There's not a lot of paintwork to speak of on Doom. His face sculpt is really good, but other than that, what you see is what you get. He's very heavy, he's die-cast, he's awesome. Let's take a look at him with the mask and the cape. Alright guys, here we have Doom all posed out and looking regal. Doom, of course, can get his arms behind his back into that pose. And the mask does line up with the eyes perfectly. This is a fantastic piece. It's a feast for the eyes and everything else, and it's really fun to pose around. I'm glad I got this guy, and I'm glad I got him at Toyz for the price that I did. Doom is absolutely 100% epic, and he's one of my favorite Marvel villains of all time. And who wouldn't want to run their own country and have like millions of dollars and the ability to use magic, right? I mean, everybody should aspire to at least be a little bit of Dr. Doom. Let's take a look at the power siphon and the light-up effects. So here we got Doom's power siphon all assembled. I'll show you how to put the batteries in that. Now these do plug into the spots in his back where the jetpack would seat that I showed you earlier. The power siphon is nicely detailed. It does have some painted buttons here. These do have some up and down range right here, as you can see, and just a little bit of side to side, not much. But to put the batteries in the power siphon, all you have to do is take this piece on the bottom off. This does not screw in like most Mezcos. You can just pop this open, and the batteries can be found right here. There is a little on-off switch there. You flick that to on. Let me put this back together. To turn it on, after you've hit the on switch, there's a spot right here on top. You just push this button, and there you go. You get the nice light up effect and the heads up display there. This is actually a really cool piece, and it looks really good on the figure. So, I mean, if you're looking for a figure with good light up effects, this one definitely has them. Let's take a look at it on Doom. Alright, so here is Doom holding the power siphon. It's not plugged all the way into the pieces on his back. I've got him just kind of holding it and resting it. But you get the general idea of how this is going to look posed with it. It does have the heads-up display. The light reflects off the face really well. And the Cosmic Power Siphon's a really cool accessory to have because he is able to siphon power off beings the size of Galactus with it and get stronger for himself. So you know that's always a good thing. Let's do some size comparisons. So, size comparisons and final thoughts. Here's Doom next to a Marvel Legends Thanos. Thanos is going to be a little bit bigger than Doom. Doom clocks in at about 7 inches. Thanos clocks in at about 8. So that would be about accurate, I would think. The Mezco Thanos is actually a little bit bigger than that. If you look here, it's Doom next to Danhausen, you know, two evil dudes with capes that are able to curse you. That's pretty cool. He does fit in with Danhausen quite well. And if you look over here, here's Doom and Dr. Bruce Banner from the Marvel Legends 2-pack. Banner would be a smaller, scrawnier guy, so that would make sense. So yeah, Doom makes sense in a lot of different universes. Mezco did really well with this. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 10 out of 10 just because I love Doom and I've always loved the character. And this figure is no exception. I mean, it's die-cast metal, it's heavy, it's superposable, and Mezco knocked this one out of the park. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me today and reviewing the Mezco Dr. Doom from the 112 Collective line. Doom's always been a favorite villain of mine, and you know how we love the villains on this channel. Doom, being as regal and owning a country as he is a fantastic figure. I mean, Mezco's iteration of Dr. Doom almost beats a few Marvel Legends and Diamond Select versions in my book. Like I said, figure's a solid 10 out of 10. And if you guys want to pick up one of your own, I can leave a link below in the description to Entertainment Earth or a site to the like. If you do use Entertainment Earth, though, remember to use the link I post below or use code NICK at checkout. It'll save you 10%. So, you know, in this economy, everybody needs to save a little, right? Guys, channel's growing still. You guys have been legendary for clicking that like button and that subscribe button. You guys are amazing. And I couldn't ask for better people to watch my videos. You guys are awesome. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep subscribing and keep hitting that like button because we got more things coming down the pipe. That said, guys, I'm going to punch out and I will see you in the next video.